I believe Falls Press collaborated with Lift Press as well. So yeah, it's wonderful to have an occasion to celebrate it, because I haven't done so yet. So this pamphlet is a handbook of ornaments. Oh, I can take off my mask. That's good, I can breathe. Yeah, so this pamphlet is a handbook of ornaments, so in the sense of the typographical symbols that are used to divide or adorn the pages of a book. So each kind of poem is a different ornament. I'm just going to read one, col de lampe, which literally means the bottom of a lamp, and it looks like this. And it's also known as a tailpiece, a pendant, or a beak, and it usually marks the end of a section of text. I should add that all of the pieces in the pamphlet are embellished with extracts from other sources, and they appear in italics. So in this poem we have one line from Aladdin and the Enchanted Lamp from 1001 Nights, and one from Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. So, col de lampe. A rare treasure, beak-like jewel. Such is the head of art uplifted, shouldering weight, illuminatory. This is our support, and this it is shall enrich us, and it behoveth us show it not unto any. A raven vaults dark sediment, tailed triangularly, seeking the source of everlasting bright beyond the road's end. And the lamplight o'er him, streaming, throws his shadow on the floor. Of course, the main launch is tonight's exhibition, which is just so wonderful to be in this space and to see art and to be with real people. So congratulations, Steve and Teresa. It's so wonderful to be here, and it looks fabulous, especially as you only set it up today, which is incredible. So I therefore wanted to choose a piece that also kind of fused the verbal and visual. Historically, I think people used to distinguish between the two art forms by saying that visual art is a spatial art and verbal is a kind of temporal, linear one. Whereas much of what I like, and also that we've already heard tonight and see around us, complicates this. So a page may become a visual field, encouraging myths and rereadings, so from concrete poetry to caligrams, sonnet writing to acrostics, which actually relates to how Steve and I first met, which we talked about earlier, when he did this brilliant Tate Modern course called Language Art, which was really wonderful, which was, like 6 years ago or something. Time flies. So all of that, and then particularly also the kind of quasi-magical word squares, such as the palindromic Sator square, kind of inspires this series of what I've just called still life diary squares, which was written when everything first kind of locked down last year. And it was I was doing my hourly kind of daily walk, which we were allowed to do in a park, also in West London, not too far from here. And the words selected for each square can be read horizontally, vertically, or across the corners. The hope was to create a kind of open, non-linear experience in language, so allowing the reader or viewer to kind of choose their path and determine the coordinates of the world that they walk into. So I'll read them out, and this is the last thing I'm reading, but I have to read it twice, horizontally and vertically. So here we go. Morning breezes thickly blue, pools present bearded iris. In one man, all. Quiet moment slips apart. Morning pools in quiet. Breezes present one moment. Thickly bearded man slips. Blue iris, all apart. Spring quick, life slow. Forward motion suggests progress. Sudden bright through clouds. Heron stalks eggs close. Spring forward, sudden heron. Quick motion, bright stalks. Life suggests through eggs. Slow progress, clouds close. Downward wind awakens grass. Dog chasing, now playing. Woman leaves vision field. Lifts up, fully filled. Downward dog woman lifts, wind chasing leaves up. Awakens now vision fully. Grass, playing field filled. Every soul still wants. Evening hour, not more. Sky passes overhead. Darkens fast, come home. Every evening sky darkens. Soul hour passes fast. Still not overcome. Once more, head home.